my friends and I decided to go on a trip, and at the end of our trip, we decided to watch an animation film. We went and started the film, immersing my thinking about how to make it and how to move it. Coordinated movements appropriate to the role of the story and how to draw the characters. So, I made this video with my friends and the classmates.
It all started in 1933. Joseph Plato and Mons September invented the machine called the Ventascope, which is a simple device for displaying an animation that shows images as moving. In 1977, invented Charles Emin the first device that works on the screen, called the periscope, and it developed into another device called Vatar Opic that allows animation to be shown in theater. Later in 1900, the first attempted at an animated film directed by James Stewart, Blackton, was recorded. 6 years later, in 1906, he decorated the first-length animated film, and thus Stewart is considered the founding father of American animation.
The method of making this film depended on drawing scenes on a board, taking pictures of them, and editing them by hand. Then journalist Winsor McCay assembled a team of illustrators to create more vibrant animations, and he succeeded in that, such as Little Nemo, Dance for Gritty. In 1914, John Rond opened a company to produce cartoons in New York City. Since that year, American cinema began producing many animated films.
In Los Angeles, in 1923, Walt Disney opened an animation studio, and among his projects was the movie Alice Comedy Hereafter, the third movie for Mickey Mouse, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Flowers and Trees, Three Little Pigs. She has also appeared in Warner Brothers and directed the Looney Tunes series. Disney began producing feature films, while other American companies during this period produced short films, the most famous of which was Tom and Jerry, produced by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer.
Disney continued and pursued the movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which is considered the first feature-length cartoon film, and American company pursued short film, the most famous of which was Tom and Jerry, and the same company launched the famous Veltron series, and since that time, television has been able to attract audience interest from the cartoon shown in the cinema.
Animation has continued on developing, and a lot of new different companies has started to compete between each other. Then the computer technology has entered the animation production industry in many different ways. And that is when Pixar Studios produced the first long animation movie that had been made with a computer in 1995, which is Toy Story. And when the computer technology entered this industry, it led into a fast and huge development for the animation ideas, and the cost has been lower since then.
We have realized that the effort made by the animators must be appreciated, and they really deserve huge profits for their creative and innovative work, who give us an interesting and enjoyable childhood. Thanks to them.